Hola, Jordi.
Hello, hola.
¿Qué tal, Luis?
Hola, hola, ¿qué
And
tal?
and hello, Eurofans. The Eurocasting 30 became the Eurocasting 10. It's now the Eurocasting 3, but there can only be one wild card to the Objetivo Eurovision final. Should we talk about it? Vámonos!
Let's
Oh,
do it.
We have, of course, already chosen our top 3 from the Eurocasting 30, but now we're down to Eurocasting 3, so it's time to go around and choose the top 3 again. Jordi, why don't you kick us off with your number 3?
amazing. Yeah, my number 3, it's Fruella with Live It Up.
Just live it up. Just live it up.
If I have to be honest, I wasn't expecting this song to be on my top 3 or in being a finalist. I don't know. I'm really, the song is great. I think the opening is really strong. That's what the part that I like most about this song. But then after the 19 seconds of this song, I really get tired of it. I really, can start with my attention on that song. And yeah, it just kind of fades a bit. I think the up tempo is quite great. I mean, it's a very good international song. I think it has an international sound, but it looks quite average to me. I don't know. It's like it doesn't have this, characteristic that make you remember that song, and that's why I think this song can struggle a little bit in Eurovision in competing with another countries. So I don't think this is going to be really good. But however, I think the song is not bad at all. I don't really, I wasn't expecting this to be on the top 3 for Eurocasting final, but well, I will give him a chance too.
Very generous of you, Louis.
Yeah, oh my God.
So I'm not going to be that generous. Back on the top 30 video, I said that Fruella was my number 2, and now he's my number 3. It's basically I've got tired of the song a bit. Like, I always thought that this song was a great filler for a national final. Like, it was a song that could that you could put in on a party, you could put it as an opening song at the national final, but not a song for the Eurovision. And I still think that, the song it's good, it's well produced, Fruella sings well, but it's just average. It doesn't bring anything else. It doesn't sound something like you could recognize it's Spain. It's not something. There's nothing to it that makes me want it to be the song that's going to represent my country at the Eurovision. It's a good track, yes. It's enough for Eurovision, no.
Oh, well, from Catalonia to London, we agree. The song may be international, but internationally, we are all disappointed. I also put this as my number 2 in the Eurocasting top 30,
Yeah.
but it's just dipped for me. I think that it reminds me of Susho Jones last year, kind of an upbeat dance song, but that felt a little slow. It's kind of like I expect it to pick up and be really fast after the 19 seconds, but it's just like,
Yeah.
that was some slow motion dancing in case it wasn't visible.
I know.
As opposed to, and it's just like, it lets me down because the opening is so good. I think the opening is among the strongest. Like, it's like,
Yeah.
ooh, that voice is very nice. The production sounds nice. It's a little mysterious and sexy. And then it's not. It's all foreplay, no orgasm. And, he says live it up, but he's not living up to expectations, honey. He's a real talent. He could be Eurovision's next top male model, but it's not going to be this year. All right, we move on to our number 2, our runner-up, our second favorite for the wild card.
My second favorite is Leklein with Out.
I will never doubt on my choice. Never silence my voice. Even sometimes it hurts so quickly. Ouch. 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 Ouch.
It's it was my second, my second favorite also in the last top three, and is still my number two. I think I really like the song. I think it's growing on me every time I'm listening to it. However, there are some parts of the song that I'm starting, to really get tired of it. I think the outs part is, it has this crazy element that I think that many people will like it, but instead many people will hate it too. I think that this type of song that maybe you like it or maybe you hate it. And I really, the song is great, really, really great. But this outs part, I'm getting, a little bit tired of it. I think the song builds quite a bit, and then when it, it starts to sing the outs part, it gets quite a bit like, oh my god, I really need something else. But I don't have any problem with her voice because it's amazing. I think the song, I don't know how good it's going to be to compete among, other entries, but I mean, I don't really know. The song is great, but for her voice, maybe the song is quite a little bit not so good for her.
Can I ask a stupid question? In Spanish, do you say ouch if you're in pain?
Not really.
Not much.
So it's not even a
not
Spanish
really.
Okay.
No,
No.
not at all.
All right, because I was like, maybe it means something, very powerful in Spanish, but because in English it just sounds weird. It's like, ouch! It's not pretty.
Yeah.
It's not...
Ouch is maybe what Homer Simpson says, but that's it. I mean, like,
It's
Okay.
nothing else in Spanish.
nothing.
Okay. Well, we move on to
Absolutely.
Luis.
So yeah, well, I think we're going to agree on all three. My number
Oh
two
my
is also
God.
Leklein. And yeah, I mean, I wasn't really sold on this song at first. I didn't really get it, and now I get it a bit more, but I still don't get the out. I mean, it's like it doesn't add anything. It completely ruins the vibe of the song. I mean, the song is great until you reach the moment when she starts yelling out, 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 which is like, please stop it. It was all going great, and then boom, car crash. That's it. So.
Get the girl
Boom,
some
car crash.
antibiotic. Get her some
I'm
ointment.
sorry. I mean, she could perfectly get rid of it and just say a regular ooh or ah or whatever, not out,
Yeah.
because out sounds painful, and it's not what you need in this song. It's an encouraging song. It doesn't have to sound painful. No, it's just no.
Well,
I'm angry at this song because I really like. It has grown on me quite on these last weeks, but that part is just I just see it's no.
oh, it's
I'm
a
speechless.
ouch.
Ouch.
Ouch, exactly.
Well, this might be surprising, but my number two is Javian. So listen, honeys, listen. This was really hard. You're saying ouch again? This was really hard for me because he was my number one for the Eurocasting 30, and I didn't rank Leklein in my top. She was like 4 or 5, I think. But yeah, this song has grown on me. If I leave the ouch to the side, everything else is great. It's very trendy. It almost sounds like a Nordic electro power ballad. Like it's very Norway, Sweden. It has this international expensive quality. Oh wait, I'm supposed to be talking about Javian. Sorry, Javian. Javian.
Porque sin ti yo no seré, yo no sabré. Porque yo voy cruzando el río sin tenerte en mi destino, no sé. Porque sin ti yo no seré, yo no sabré. Verás la luz en mi camino, la locura que vivimos tú y yo.
The reason Javian is my number two is I love it. It's the most honest song. It's the most fun, happy song. But it feels a little stereotypical. It reminds me a little of Lucia Perez, but not as cheap. It's like Lucia Perez, but with quality. You know, the Don't Take My Laughter, whatever. You know the song?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Como Cuéntalo Bayao. There we
yeah.
go. I don't speak the Spanish. But like, it has that kind of, that feel, but it does feel real and honest and happy, and I can listen to it over and over and I don't get bored. So that's all wonderful. But when I compare Leklein and Javian, I give the edge to her because he sounds more folksy. And I think this would be like Sebalter from Switzerland. people would be like, oh, this is great, this is happy, and then it wouldn't, make the top 10. It would just be forgotten. And I want Spain to go back to the top, the left-hand side, and I think Javian would get them to the middle. I don't think he'd get them to the top. So Javian, while I love your song, I love you, I love your message, you're my number 2. All right, so we move on to numero uno, Jordi.
Yes, my number 1 is Javian, obviously. It's with his song Somos Héroes. Still my number 1. It was also my number 1 on my last stop, and I'm really liking the song. It's still my number 1, and I think that there are a lot of things that I like about this song, and other parts of this song is quite confusing. And what I really like about this song is that it feels really Spanish. There's a lot of opinions about it. Like, some of them are saying, oh my god, country is not Spanish at all. But is it true? Country is not Spanish, but even so, it feels kind of Spanish, kind of Iberian. It has this Álvaro Soler characteristic that we all know. And, I think that with this sound, many people will relate, this song to Spain, hopefully. Also, I really like, as William said, it's fun. I think it's catchy and people will enjoy it. I know how good it's going to be in Eurovision. And my concern about this song is how he's going to, dress, because he's really rock. He's like a rock star. And I don't know how he's going to manage this song with his style, because it's quite confusing. It's still quite confusing, like he's wearing all black, like all God is, and the song is quite optimistic, and I'm like, what's going on, Javian? But I'm loving it.
Well, Javian is my number 1 as well. Surprise, surprise. And I'm more or less in the same concern as you, Jordi. My problem is, I like the song. I think it sounds very Spanish, but not stereotypically Spanish. Like, it doesn't need flamenco to be Spanish, and it's great for that.
Yeah.
But my problem is, Javian is, I remember him from Operación Triunfo. He was not such a great performer. Like, he didn't have a stage presence.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why he's going to struggle a bit for me, because maybe on the live performance, which is what matters at the end, he's not going to be that good. You were commenting, William, on Sebalter, that he sounds a bit like a Spanish version or the Spanish answer to Sebalter. But Sebalter was a young guy playing a violin. He looked nice. He was, and the sun is on my face. He looked nice. But Javian he's a 42-year-old man singing a happy song, and I don't know. I really want to be mistaken on this, but as of now, it's not looking really good. I hope that he has improved, but as it stands now, I'm a bit. Well, we'll see on the Eurocasting, on the concert, but that's my main fear with this song. For all the rest, I love it. I've got used to the violin, which was a bit. I don't know. It's like when something is a bit too not aggressive on your ear, but like when
irritating.
It bothers you a bit. Yeah, irritating. Exactly.
Okay.
A bit irritating at first, but
Okay.
Oh, well, yeah. Anyway, forget the violin part. Let's cut that.
So, I've never heard Javian sing live, but I know this. I have seen him in videos, and forget MILF, he is a Delphanie! He may be 42, but there are a lot of people who would like to hit that, myself included. Now, moving on to my number 1, it's obviously Leklein. And what swayed the vote for me is I saw a YouTube video of her singing live in a shopping mall, and she sounded really good. It was like she's in this kind of not so impressive space, but she sounded like she was, in a stadium. She was really giving it to you. It was like boom, boom, boom. I just thought it was so good. I don't like the ouch part. I think it kills the mood. But maybe, just maybe, if she was selected, she would change it to ooh or ah or something as you suggested. Because you can fix that quite easily, I hope. But to me, this is all very promising because it sounds like we're discussing the national final and we're just discussing the wild card. So the fact that we have 2 or 3 songs that are okay to good That's really promising. So maybe for the actual contest, we're gonna have some real good songs.
Oh my.
It could be bananas. But Leklein, I started talking about her earlier. She's very modern. She's very current, and she's got the look, this androgynous. I mean, she's definitely a woman, but she's got this hard edge, which I really like. I just think it's very promising because this is just I know she's revamped it, but you can consider this a first draft because they can always change it again before Eurovision. I think this would go down very, very well indeed. Well, any other thoughts?
One thought.
Go ahead.
I have a fear also with Leklein, and my fear is that she may repeat the mistakes of Barei, because the song kind of reminds me of, it's like, yeah, Spain trying to go for another mother song, but then we know what happened with Barei, so that's also something that, but I don't know. I hope not.
Oh yeah, hopefully. No, I mean, also I really like about the Leklein song is that I really like it, but you know the outfit is like what it really concerns about it. I really agree with you, William, with all what you said about Leklein, and hopefully she can revamp, because her voice is amazing. I really like how she can sing, and her range and her look is definitely really, really smart for that song.
Well, those are our top 3 for the Eurocasting web final. What are your top 3? You can let us know here on wiwibloggs.
Don't forget, please make sure you subscribe.
And give us a like if you liked it.
Por favor. See you later. Bye.